call the pound.
Wait, don't call the pound. That's my dog.
So with that moment, everything changes for Opal. That is the main character and the narrator of the beloved children's novel Because of Winn-Dixie. What you might not know is that the author lives in Minnesota.
And joining us today with a roundup of a few famous authors from Minnesota is an expert from the Metropolitan Library Service Agency, Sally Letter. Welcome back, Sally. It's nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
I'm glad we had that video there because it would not have been fun for Ken and I to have to act out Because of Winn-Dixie.
But I would have. I'd have been the dog.
I was just going to say, which one of you was going to be?
I would definitely be that one.
I guess I always assumed because of the name of that story that it was probably a Southern writer, but she's from Minnesota.
Correct, yeah, and she still lives here, and she's got tons of books. That happens to be her first book, and she really hit it out of the park with that one.
And it is based in the South.
Yes, it is, because the Winn-Dixie grocery store chain
Yep.
is from the South, and that's why the dog's name is Winn-Dixie. She rescued the stray dog, as you can see from the Winn-Dixie store, and yeah, that was her first book, and so coming to her second book, which is one that I brought today called The Tale of Despero. That's about a super large-eared mouse who loves to read. That was her second book, which was also a Newbery Award-winning book made into a film. And Matthew Broderick voices Despero, the mouse.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
super
it's
good.
Kate DiCamillo.
Yeah.
Do you know where she's from in Minnesota specifically?
I'm not exactly sure which town she's from. She lives in Minneapolis.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and she does Murphy Watson. That's one I've heard of as well.
Yes, yep, she does. Some that are sort of like The Tale of Despero and Winn-Dixie, maybe for a little older, 8 to 13, and then she also does a lot of books for younger children too, and even like preschoolers. And yeah, she's fantastic, and luckily she just keeps writing lots and lots of books, so lots to look for from her.
And the next one you have, unless you perfected the name, and I can't say it, Louise Erdrich?
Erdrich. Yep, Louise Erdrich. And she's another just multi-award winning author. She actually won the Pulitzer Prize in 2021 for her book called The Night Watchman.
Oh, that was her. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So she's also the proprietor of Birch Bark Books, which is in Minneapolis, kind of in that Kenwood, by the Kenwood School.
Very popular place.
Yeah, it's a great bookstore to check out. And she's got books for adults, many, and also books for children. And so I did bring her Birch Bark House series, which is just kind of, that one's for like middle grade, like 8 to 12 age readers. That's a really nice series. And again, most of her writing does focus on Ojibwe reservations, fictionalized Ojibwe reservations. And this one, La Rose, that I brought just as an example of one of her many adult novels, is so interesting. And I know I can't talk too much about individual titles because I always run us out of time, but this one, La Rose, refers to, it's the name of a 5-year-old boy whose father accidentally shoots his 5-year-old best friend and kills him. He's shooting deer, but the deer moves out of the way, and the little boy is behind the deer and gets shot. And because of some ancient customs, this means that La Rose's parents have to give him to the couple whose son.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow. I bet that is fascinating.
They're both 5-year-old boys, and they're best friends. And the dad accidentally shoots his best friend, and then Rose needs to go live with the parents of his best friend.
Oh, take his place.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
And I have William Kent Kruger.
Yes. Okay. So William Kent Kruger is one of my favorite authors. He writes a series that features the Sheriff Cork O'Connor. It takes place in Aurora, Minnesota, which is a fictional. There is an Aurora, Minnesota, but this one isn't it. This is the fictional Aurora is by Ely, kind of on the North Shore.
Okay.
And so he's got 21 books in this series. The latest one will come out this year called, let's see if I can find the title of it. Apostles Cove. That's going to be the newest one. But the beauty of this is, because he is so prolific with this series and has written 21 books, if you like it, you've got a lot of days and hours of great reading ahead of you.
Is that one of those where you need to start at the beginning to kind of follow
You
along?
wouldn't really necessarily have to start at the beginning, although it's not a bad idea.
Because there's probably some nuances with the characters that go
it's
from
kind of
book to
fun
book. And
yeah, exactly. But you could try a more recent one out, and then if you liked it, kind of back yourself up.
That's
to the
true.
beginning.
That's true. Good
And
idea.
Kind of the beauty of that too is that versus the long wait list that already exists for his new one coming out, which will be literally thousands of people long.
Yeah.
Although libraries always order lots and lots of copies of his books because he's
in
so
particular?
popular.
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Smart.
And because he's a local author and he's sort of beloved.
Yeah.
And he also does standalone books too. So if you do search on William Kent Kruger books, they aren't all going to be Cork O'Connor, but 21
gotcha.
of them
Okay.
are. So.
Lorna Landvik is the next author.
Yeah.
She's been on the show before, a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So she has actually 12 books out, and she's another favorite local author who writes books that have a lot of humor in them, but then they also tackle kind of serious topics and have some sort of poignant things to them too. So they're not purely comic novels, but I really think she's popular because people like how she can mix those two things, have plenty of humor.
Well,
But
the House of Curl book, is that probably her most well-known?
Yeah, I don't know. It's certainly one of
Yeah.
them. She also has Your Oasis on Flame Lake. She has a bunch of them that sort of take place in small town Minnesota. That's sort of her
That's her
What's
niche.
the one you have there?
area. Oh, The Best to Laugh is a more recent one. And that one, again, is just pretty humorous. Again, kind of love gone wrong things and how to, get through those things with humor.
Sure.
And this one is Oh My Stars, which is, again, kind of a similar thing where there will be things that happen to people that aren't great. They have divorces or alcohol issues or whatever, or both. And then, try to overcome them with friends and humor.
Sure. And now you have Julie Schumacher. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Julie Schumacher is a professor in the writing department at the University of Minnesota here. And she is also has the distinction of being the first woman to win the James Thurber Prize for Humor for her book that I have here, Dear Committee Members. It's part of a trilogy. The Shakespeare Requirement's the second one, and then the English Experience is the third one in this trilogy. And they feature the beleaguered English professor Jason Fitger, who, pretty much brings on most of his beleagueredness himself, because he's his own
Like
worst
most men.
enemy. He just kind of,
Yeah.
he's just problematic. He thinks everyone else is the problem, but when you look at every relationship he has, the common denominator is him. None of them work out. So,
That sounds familiar.
so there's that. But anyway, so yeah, many people can identify with him. And so, yeah, that's a great trilogy and very, very funny. The Dear Committee Members is sort of the series of letters that are recommendation letters that he's asked to write for students and colleagues. And so that's the
okay.
Dear
So then it
Committee
builds them
Members.
around those. That's interesting. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense. And that explains the name then, too. So.
Yep.
Well, Sally, good stuff as always.
Sure.
Good to see you.
Great, thanks.
Great
for
seeing you
having me.
again. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you again, I hope.
Oh, thanks.
If you'd like to pick up any of these books for yourself, or of course to check out the authors that Sally highlighted, head to MinnesotaLive.com and we'll put links for you right there.